What's up, everyone? We are now back with part 2 of Hogwarts Legacy. Last we left off, we did the beginning of the story, and we are now in House Hufflepuff for this run of the game. And we are heading to Charms class.
Revelio.
Now, we will be doing these side quests very shortly. First things first, we're off to go learn our first two spells, which are Accio and Levioso. So the spell we're going to go get first. The spell we're going to get first is Accio, which is basically the spell that allows you to pull stuff to you. And that spell is probably one of the spells that's going to be the most handy spells in the game. It says there's a thing of flute powder here somewhere.
Revelio.
Question is, where is it? Unless it's down there somewhere, or unless I can't find it. I don't know. Well, I found this one. Alright. Oh, there's another one over there.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Alright. I was just trying to see where the other ones are. And yeah, like I said, I am going to try to 100% this game, but I'm only going to do it while playing as one of the houses, because it's the only way to get the true ending of this game.
Some of us don't necessarily want them.
So I'll probably do it as playing as my Hufflepuff house, since this is the first house I'm playing as in this game.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
And here is the first
Hello,
one of
I am
the
Nettie.
first one of
So
the friends
you
we
are
will
the
meet
new
in this
student.
game. That's
Have you
Ionai.
met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
And now we're going to put Accio to the test.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
So now we get to play this game against the good old professor here.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, Accio is like gobstone. Very good.
So yeah, basically when you cast Accio, you just gotta make sure to let it go when you think you can.
Splendid.
However, be careful when it's their turn. They can take the opportunity to knock your ball off balance and mess you up.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
So now we're gonna play Summoner's Court, the game.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
So now Natty over here is gonna take her turn, and she's gonna show us how to play. And now it is my turn.
Accio.
The only thing is you gotta be careful. The ball can fall right off, meaning you gain nothing.
There we go.
Now I'm gonna do something a little dirty here. Which of course, it can backfire like it did there. Instead, I hit her ball that was in the 40 line. I ended up hitting it.
That is how it's done.
I hit it all the way to there.
Accio.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
But now that means we're tied. So, did anyone really win?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
But now this is where shit hits the fan in this game. Now we get the obstacles.
I think we are well past.
We can get
interesting at
either
this point.
blocks or we can get little
Awesome.
whirlwinds.
Enough
Or
chatter. Focus
they can
now.
really
You
mess us
will
up
need it.
and give them both.
This round
Luckily, we only get the
settles it all.
blocks.
Here we go. Phew.
Accio.
Very good.
Let us see this.
Now, I'll be honest, I am not the best at Summoner's Court. Not at all.
Nicely done. Watch this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Holy shit, I won. I've never won this. That is a first.
Very good, both of you.
That
Well
is
done.
a legit first for me.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
I've never beaten Natty in frickin' Summoner's
Good game
Court.
back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it,
And yeah, her
we had
mother
left
is also a
Uganda
teacher
and
here.
were
Her mother
halfway
teaches
around
the
world
divination
at a new
class.
school in a new country.
And, of course, Uganda is a country in Africa. Or a region or country in Africa. So, she went to a place called...
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
She went to a different school called Wagadu.
It's the largest
Another
wizarding school in
magical
the world.
school.
So yes,
And now she's here in
bigger
Hogwarts.
than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me.
So,
It always
she
felt like
also
home.
transferred here before us.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon.
The address is
It is not
Mountains
so
of
much
the
a
Moon.
castle as
Not so much
a
castle as
beautiful
beautiful
edifice
edifice
carved
carved
out
in the
of the
mountainside.
mountainside.
Okay.
I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Huh.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes.
So apparently
I
in
find wand
Wagadu
is
you don't
magic
need
to
a
be much
you don't
more
need a wand to
instinctive.
cast magic.
Not to mention quite
Interesting.
convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not. Until next time.
Of course.
A word,
you can
if you
use
would.
Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
All right.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to...
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your ability. Well, better see to my charms homework.
So I think basically right there she's basically telling us that that at the Summoner's Court there's basically now a but yeah, we can play Summoner's Court again and again. We'll be getting to that soon.
Revelio.
And now we can start collecting them flying pages. Oh, and yeah, this guy. Good old Peeves.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a
So if anyone knows Peeves from the Harry Potter universe, he's one of the ghosts.
Stop it, Peeves.
He's one of the house ghosts that's known for doing one thing: causing mischief.
He says it's a boot, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong.
Alright, so now we need to get to, now we need to get to Defense Against the Dark Arts. To learn our first, self-defense spell, which is Levioso.
Revelio. Revelio.
Alright, Defense Against Dark Arts I think is right over here. Sorry, I'm just looking for any more flying pages. Hello there. Alright. Time for Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
And now, the thing to notice about Defense Against the Dark Arts,
To the wise, age matters.
that
very
job
little.
was always known to
Today we will
change
review a
teachers
spell
because
that
it was a
saved me from
cursed
death at the
job
hands of dark wizards more
in
times
Harry
than I
Potter,
care to
so-
remember. Levioso.
Levioso.
Oh, watch this.
Levitation charm.
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
So now we're going to learn Levioso, the levitation spell.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Sadly, we are not going to end up learning Wingardium Leviosa until way later. Kind of sad, but don't worry, we'll get to that spell later.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
And yeah, when you see a yellow shield,
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
when you see a yellow shield, you need a spell like Levioso
Then the basic cast.
to break through it.
Remember, a surprise.
If you see a purple
Now,
shield,
the basic cast.
you'll need spells like Accio to break through it.
Well done. Very good. But the best way
Now
to
we're gonna have our
practice is by
first duel.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
So,
This should be easy.
Leviosa!
Good form.
I know. Protego!
Take it.
Leviosa!
Complicates things. Lucky.
now we're
lucky
dueling
about it.
Sebastian. And already,
Not
we just
bad
won.
for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Don't worry, he's not mad at us. He's only mad for the moment. We actually
I put
become
you on
friends
the
with him
spot,
later.
And you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
So now let's
Nice
talk with
work.
Sebastian really quick.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
And now we finally have our first level up. Oh, you guys will have to give me a second. Looks like my outside door flung itself open due to the heavy wind outside. I'll be right back. Alright, Sorry about that. I don't know if my door was left open when my landlord was shoveling the ice out because I got snowed in this morning, or if apparently the ice out there melted and the heavy wind blew my door open. It wasn't my actual front door, it was the screen door, but something clearly happened. And I want to see if I can change something. Nope, I'm stuck with this shit robe. Or at least part of it is shit. I'm the new Harry Potter now. Now screw that. Alright. Alright, what's next? So now we're gonna go meet up with Luke and Brattleby for the Crossed Wands dueling. I think also what I'm gonna do in some of my free time is try to find some of the collectibles.
Revelio.
Because I don't know if I'll be able to actually get them all. Because whenever I cast Revelio, apparently you hear a little ding, but I can't necessarily hear it when I'm wearing this headset. Even when the little ding is at its loudest.
Revelio.
Like, I do hear it now, but the fact I'm even hearing it at all, it's kind of a miracle right now. Damn it, Peeves!
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me,
Revelio.
Inside of a jar. But he failed to use his containment jars, so I took my revenge to re-hammer.
Like I said, let's play Revelio, the game. I saw a meme of that way back, and like I said, whoever made that meme was literally a frickin' genius. Because, literally, that's pretty much what this is.
Revelio.
Sorry, I keep doing that. I thought I heard another ding. Looks like I was wrong, but if I wasn't wrong, I'll just look for it later.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Now, in order to do this, you need either Confringo or Incendio, because it casts fire. So, I'll take care of those later, but those do guarantee that you get another collectible, another one of those field guide pages.
Can I help you?
So those at least do guarantee
Sebastian
it.
told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for Crossed Wands.
I would expect this from a Slytherin, but the fact that Luke and Brattleby is a Gryffindor,
so you must have really impressed
I give him credit. That's
Sebastian.
actually pretty funny.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does Crossed Wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all.
I think he's like a first year or a second year
To
at this
liven
point too.
things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in Crossed Wands, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair
And
you
yeah,
with Sebastian.
you can choose to duel
Next
with a
time,
partner
you'll need
or
to bring a
duel
partner
alone.
along, or duel
But since
alone.
it's the first time, we're
So,
going to be paired up with
care to
Sebastian.
Step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
So since this is our first time, we're dueling with Sebastian.
We'll make you regret signing up.
So yeah, to break through the yellow, we need Levioso. To break through red, we need Incendio Confringo, one of the red spells. To break through purple, you need Accio or Depulso.
Is that all you've got? Accio.
And we win.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
So we're done here for now. Alright, so now we can meet up with Professor Weasley. There are some side quests around here we haven't done yet. But we're just gonna go meet up with Professor Weasley. She's in the astronomy wing. And the closest way there is Transfiguration, but the closest way I'm getting there is Defense Against the Dark Arts, because I didn't unlock any of the other Floo Powder fast travel yet.
Resource indeed, your field guide.
So I'll just head here. And there we go, we unlocked another one. Okay, I thought I saw one here. Now, if I remember correctly, if you go over here, there's either one over here somewhere, or there should be one flying.
Revelio.
Okay, so there's that one. You can collect that one. But we need one of the fire spells.
I enjoy my weekly visits.
Oh, ain't that a cute little kitty? Yeah, I'm a sucker for cats. Because I got 2 house cats of my own. So I'm a sucker for kitties.
My family has been sorted into Ravenclaw.
Let me unlock this really quick.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
And yeah, this is the house elf we meet in this game. That'll help us later.
Oh,
we don't get
excuse
Dobby,
Deke.
we get Deke.
Ah, there you are.
But we'll be looking more into Deke later.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard,
And yeah, you
I've
can
asked your professors
continue to
help
keep
hasten your
all of the
progress
secrets
with some extra
between you and
assignments.
Professor Fig a secret. And I was
Professor Ronan
This is
did
usually where I
mention
would
something
now
about
try to
that.
be a little honest with Professor Weasley,
Professor
but
Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your
this is the
first one.
first time I'm hearing this
Regarding
answer.
the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd
Alright,
like you
so
to make
now
your
we're gonna
first
go to
visit the
Hogsmeade.
village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps
Normally people go to
Sebastian Sallow or
Hogsmeade during
Natsai
their
Omri. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Now normally I always go to Hogsmeade with Natty. This time though, I'm gonna
I'd
go
like
to
to go with
I'm gonna go there with
Glad to
Sebastian
hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. And
because
in
I've never
your
went with
he'll
Sebastian.
keep you
I always go
well
with Natty,
clear
so
of any
I'm
of
gonna
Victor Rookwood's
try
undesirables en route.
to go there with
A rather
Sebastian this
unsavory
time.
local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Alright, so now we get our first, I guess, special assignment,
Revelio.
which is to talk with Professor Ronan.
There you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors
Now this
have agreed to do
is
so
when
as well, but
if you
first,
do side
each shall
quests
ask that
and you complete a
complete
side
few
quest, you
preliminary
can
tasks
actually
to hone your magic.
learn
I have
spells.
arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
So we gotta collect the flying
This is the
page
right
in the defense
area.
against the Dark Arts Tower
I
and
wonder
the
where
flying page over
page
here.
is. Revelio. Accio.
Damn it, missed. Got it. Alright, now we go to the flying page that's over
Flying
here.
page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
I reckon Sebastian did not expect such a sound defeat.
Gotcha.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
And yeah, when you do this, it's not always going to be X's in all these. There will be squares or other buttons sometimes too, like the square you saw at the beginning. Now we know Reparo. And for example...
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the door. It allegedly symbolized heart.
Revelio.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Just wanted to make sure it didn't have some on it. Now, there are still a few side assignments here, but I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. That is, actually, unless if we find it. Alright, there is one right here. Which one is this? Alright, so there is one we can do. I know there's like one or two we can do, so I'll see if we can get them done before we progress with the story. How do we get down there? Right here, okay.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsport, I wanted to make some new friends. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping
so basically, Gobstones is a game where little balls like marbles. It's a game. If you lose, then they spray you with a bad smell.
Liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel.
But apparently, I guess the fact is, I guess she was so good at the game of Gobstones. They sprayed them so much, and my guess is they took her gobstones and they hit them all across the school.
Rather an...
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary spells.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate that.
So we're gonna
to
go get her gobstones back. Luckily, there's not that many gobstones to find. There's only 6.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio!
There's one gobstone right there.
I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Now there is another side quest here. We're just gonna activate it. Basically, this is the one about the Daedalian keys.
Samantha thinks I'm potty. If I know Hogwarts, and
if I have the time.
I've been racking.
So basically, this is what to find out what this mirror is about. This is basically when you use the spell Lumos.
That spot must be a clue. I should look.
You basically see a spot in the map, or randomly around Hogwarts. You gotta find this spot in the painting. Oh, hang on. Get over here. You find the spot in the painting. This is the only time, though, they're gonna actually show you where it is.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special?
And you'll find this little moth here.
Let's get you back to your frame.
It's only gonna follow you if you keep the spell Lumos on. And then you gotta guide it back to the mirror. And then once you let go of Lumos...
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved
it'll
the puzzle
go right
with that
here
empty frame.
And give you a free page. So now let's talk to Lenora really quick. Oh, come here.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that paint.
You did?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos.
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Well, I'm glad someone figured it. The moth!
Revelio!
I should have seen that.
Alright, so... And yeah, I just remembered that one actually isn't the Daedalian keys. The Daedalian keys are something else. I just remembered. Sorry, I got mixed up. Alright, so, where was I? Oh, yes. Quests. Gobstones. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Nice shirt.
Revelio.
Can I hit this thing?
Revelio.
Okay, so that's actually much higher. Okay, stairs, map, make up your mind. Alright, how far are we in this video? 46 minutes. Not that bad. Well, hang on, why is my guy looking over here?
Revelio. Lumos.
Alright, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Ah, there you are. And yeah, what happens is if Lumos is put out, all that happens is it goes back to its normal position. So it just means you'll have to go back to where the moth was originally found. So really no harm, no foul unless it was far away.
Revelio.
Hello, what do we got here? A Flora Fedora. Alright, what am I going to look like if I put that piece of crap on? So this increases my defense, but luckily you can just change your appearance to whatever you want. So, there. Now I'm back to looking like this.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Alright, there's the next gobstone.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Now we're at the grand staircase. I'm sorry, what?
Revelio.
Okay. And yeah, to be honest, I've never solved the mystery of these doors, so if anyone has, please share the information, because I have no damn clue.
Revelio.
Because honestly, all I ever do is just look this stuff up, and that hasn't even helped me, so I must be totally oblivious.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Huh. Now we find out what happens if you cast Revelio too quick. Troll armor. I never knew trolls have armor. I thought I was going to see them fight. Oops.
Revelio.
Professor Sharp terrified.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
I love how he says that when the gobstones are clearly, well, further down. Oh no, so they're still up there. So let's see, do we have a gobstone that's still up there? So yeah, we still got one that's in the trophy room. Okay. I missed one. Alright, so I missed one that's in the trophy room.
High places
Alright.
around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Ah, there it is.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Alright, now let's see where the other two are. The other two, Library Annex. And by the looks of it, I have not discovered that place. I'd have to go to the Central Hall. Okay. Then I can make my way there. No problem. Alright, they're both higher up.
Revelio.
Alright, so I got one up these stairs.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Alright, so I gotta keep going up the stairs. Okay.
Accio. Just one more gobstone.
Alright, one more.
Revelio.
Up or down? That is the question. Oh. I wonder. Alright, first we want to equip that, then change its appearance. Alright, I'm just trying to figure out something here, but it looks like it's not exactly working. There it is. Alright, so that's one exclamation point. So the Hydra equals 3 plus 2, which would be a 5. So we need to make it equal 14. So we got 7, so which... Alright, so I think we gotta get that one. So I'm gonna try something really quick.
goodness, how did you beat Sebastian in that duel?
What if they want the number 14? Yeah, I'm gonna try something. What if they want 11 over there and 5 over there? Whoops, wrong one. Like, I'm just going off a theory at this point. Oh, no, wait, there is no 11. Okay, so I'm wrong. I'm thinking that's 5, though, and... Let me keep that over there for a second. You know what? I'll come back to this door later.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
I can't help but get the feeling this thing's on the lower end. It was.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
By the way, that leads up to the divination classroom. Okay, I went up a little too high. Sorry if I'm driving everyone nuts with this door. I'm just trying to figure out how the fucking thing works because... Alright, let's get this thing back normal for a second. So obviously we know that equals 3. What if I got add them all up? What if I got add them all up to 14? So let's see here. 3 and 2. So let's see. 3 and 2, which is a 5. Oh my god. Let's see. Whoops, wrong button. Alright, so I'll tell you guys what. I'm going to end the video here because I don't want to keep bothering you guys with this. So, I'll get back to you guys probably in the next video. So, I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll probably make another video later tonight because, again, starting next week, I'm going to be going to Georgia to go see my dad. But I hope you guys at least like some of this video. I know it was a wild goose chase because of this dumbass door. But until then, I hope you guys at least like some of this video because I know I probably bored you guys to death with this. But again, till then, I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone.